Hello there traders, welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover USD versus Canadian dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Canadian dollar first. So basically what I found on based on the hourly time frame and is that there is a breakout of the downside channel mode in the background, and that happened basically last week. So basically we got this well-defined downside channel and there was upside breakout, and we took the previous swing high right there. And if you check basically the way how market went to the downside, we basically got on Friday US session, there was a downside, there was a sell-off there, and there was a Tokyo session, Europe session. Basically Tokyo session also tried to have a follow through, but just a very little follow through in the Tokyo session, and we even didn't take some previous swing lows there. So and the Europe session started open drive to the upside. So from my perspective, in the next period, I mean, speaking of the short-term perspective, I see this further upside, and my advice would be to watch for buying opportunities on the pullbacks, upside objective at 1.2790, eventually to 810, or even 1.2877. So upside opportunity is preferable on the USD versus Canadian dollar, short-term speaking. On the gold, we can basically find that gold did a pretty nice job. Alerted you about that rising lows here, and the rising, in a very strong upside trend. Market went all the way to test that 1989. We can also see, just go to the weekly time frame just to show you. We tested basically this August high, end of August high, and we got some rejection there. Now, because the market was in a heavy upside cycle, some corrections will be needed in order for market to continue with upside. So we hit some extreme levels here. I'll go also to our time frame to show you. We might see some pullback. There's also recent swing high. Market, we may need also to do some kind of a pullback in order to find new buyers, and that's totally normal. Markets hit some extreme rejections from overnight high this morning, so we might even try. Sellers might try to attack this pin bar low, try to go below 1977. But definitely, because it is a strong up cycle is present. My advice is still to watch for buying opportunities on the dips. Watch for some previous swing highs, maybe even 1950, maybe again the area around 1976. So, and then for potential upside continuation again, because we are in a heavy upside cycle. But at this stage, market is already again, it was already on extreme, and it was overbought in that sense. So market, totally normal reaction. Market will need to do some kind of correction. So watch for this pullback and some kind of deep here in the gold for potential for upside prices, maybe to retest again 2000 area. Then basically we can attack even 2015 and 2050 in the next period. On the crude oil, it's basically we got the same thing. We got a big spike on the opening, and then market is trying to hold here. But still, if you check where the next previous swing high is after this breakout to the upside, it's basically at 116.45. We have hold this area, can act like we got a single print. So we'll see if the market going into your session can go for all of that, take this. We also have key cluster the lows here at 107.15. So from my perspective, watching the current situation here, we're already into the extreme. So I would like to see some kind of a pullback for the market to take some previous swing lows or something like that, attack previous day high, or attack Friday's high, at least 116.43 and something, and then see if the supply will be not so heavy for potential upside continuation. So that will basically what I will focus on that now in some kind of consolidation, and then see if the market can retest 128 level and maybe attack 130 level. So I still, similar to gold, I would like to see some pullback first. some dip that we make in order for the buyers, from my perspective, to recontinue with this upside cycle, which is absolutely heavy on the gold and on the crude oil. So watch potential that pull back into some previous swing highs, or try to see if the supply can slow down, you know, for further upside continuation. And on the Bitcoin, basically we got this rounding top here. Was a topping activity. Now markets are trying to correct. Again, same thing, watch for some kind of correction. We have this low here at 37,500. Market actually, it stopped there and trying to correct here. But as I said, we have not so much. There was a strong money flow to the downside, and the next area is this area here. But definitely I see no big buyers here, even if you go to the, you know, I think going into the US session, there is a high chance we can start to at least to retest the low at 37,618. Maybe to attack even lower prices, you know, and try to attack. But ultimately, you know, I would like to see the price, that downside continuation, and even price to revisit 34,500. Right there, this area, right? So watch potential downside continuation going into the US session. That will be basically all for this analysis. I hope that you did enjoy, and wish you a good day and trade safe as always, and basically see you all tomorrow morning.